that's a crazy story, and I'm glad that you shared that, right? Because a lot of people don't know that story at all, and like I said, like some people just take things for what it is, and we just adopt these mindsets that have been passed down onto us without knowing the history of where that mindset came. Right. And now if we learn how, like, okay, there's a whole board now, there's a whole government agency called the FDIC, right? Where now our money's insured, right? And things like that. Now we can kind of operate a little differently because times are different, right? So I want to ask you, based off of that story, right? How can we, as people, not allow past traumas to, one, like, stop projecting it onto other people, right? But also, like, just not make it a generational thing, because I see how, like, that has not helped us. As so in some ways it has, right? It has, in some ways it has, because, like, some defense mechanisms are good because it teaches us, like, all right, next time I'm in war, let me not do that. However, in some ways it holds us back because now we're scared to do something.
Well, I think it's important to understand that there still are a whole lot of Black folk who are more than willing and capable of taking risk, building Black businesses. We have more Black millionaires than we've ever had before, more Black-owned business owners than we've ever had before. Black women specifically are the leading class and most educated group of people in the United States of America. So there's still a lot of us who are understanding the financial landscape and doing very, very well. To your question specifically, how do we not allow for past traumas to prevent us from moving forward? I think it's important for us to acknowledge that we have traumas initially. So we have to be able to acknowledge and understand what has transpired to us, but then also understand the many stories of how our ancestors and those who've come before us have overcome those traumas. And if they had the ability to be able to do so, then so can we. But before you can address and attack anything, you have to acknowledge it, in my personal opinion. And then once we acknowledge it, we can devise plans and strategies to be able to overcome. And that's why, I love, folks like Earn Your Leisure. And
shout out Earn Your Leisure. Shout out EYL.
I may not agree with everything in which they say, which is okay. But I think they are a resource for a lot of us. I love this platform in which you're developing.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
And teaching our people about different ways, and young folks specifically about different ways to utilize their resources. So, having the access to the information and then executing on said access when you get it is something that's very important, and we just have to continue to do so.
That's a fact. Now, I definitely agree. I also want to ask you the viral question that is going viral right now on social media. You are the political science chair here at Virginia State University, right? Being what school did you graduate from?
Undergrad, South Carolina State, and I got my master's and doctorate here at Virginia State.
Okay, so HBCU.